Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or should I just say welcome to my channel, because it's been a while. It's been a whole 4 months almost. Oh my god, I'm almost ashamed to say that. Okay, so here I am. This is actually take 3 of me trying to film a video for you guys in English. I tried 2 times before explaining the whole thing about my pregnancy, delivery, and explained everything. And then I sat with my husband and I looked at the video and I was like, no, I was so off. I had no energy at all. And I just didn't want to put it out there just because I felt like I really needed to film, if you know what I mean. But I do owe you guys an explanation. So here I am, take number 3. I think this one will go up since I don't know, like way more happy right now, more confident, and way more like me again. I do have to say, like, I haven't spoken English in such a long time, so forgive me if I make a lot of mistakes or just be like, I'm searching for words. So here I am. I'm a mom. I'm almost embarrassed to say it, but my son is almost 4 months. And the reason I haven't really filmed is because, and I think if you are a mom, maybe you can relate to this, but I felt like I needed to, not only did I have like a baby and it changed my whole life, but I needed to get to know myself as a mom as well. And I think balancing mom life and work life is just really the hardest thing ever. And I think I have to kind of like get used to that. And I underestimated it a little bit as well. But I just felt like my energy went completely inwards. And I had that like the first trimester, the third trimester, also after delivery. I just felt like I wasn't really there. I was just really completely like in my zone, not really like socializing with anyone, let alone film a YouTube video for all of you in a different language and about makeup. It was just, I don't know, it was just something I wasn't really feeling it at that moment, at that time. So here I am. I am going to do a little glam. I am going to do a realistic glam though. I have some great new products that I am going to show you guys while I'm going to answer some of your questions, because you guys had a lot of questions. So let's start. Usually I do my brows off camera because I don't know, it just takes too long. But now I feel like I haven't done it in such a long time on camera. So let me just show you how I do my brows. Nothing has changed when it comes to organization, you know? So yeah. So I got a lot of questions regarding the vlogs and if I'm going to stop making content in English. Well, let's talk about that. I decided to do a little bit more Dutch videos since my following in the Netherlands has increased. It's kind of like an additional thing that I want to add to my channel instead of replacing what I already did. Is that even English? I'm not sure. I will always do my makeup tutorials and maybe like clothing hauls in English, and I still want to do English videos, but I think it's just hard to keep up when you're a mom. But I'm really planning on doing it at least once a week. So Dutch content is not going to be instead of, but it's just going to be an additional thing on my channel. So hopefully I can please both sides. I will also look for someone who maybe can translate my Dutch videos in English as well. So yeah, makeup tutorials, everything beauty related will be in English. So nothing has changed about that. I'm going to use my Benefit. Speaking Dutch in my vlogs is something that feels the most natural to me. And I think that way my content is going to be as real as possible. Whereas with English, I need to think of what I'm going to say, and you know, I need to repeat myself maybe like 3 times. So that's why I decided to do it in my own language. Quickly going to get rid of the redness in my brows from an older brow permanent makeup. Okay, I'm taking this BH Cosmetics brow powder. This is in caramel. Going to take the darkest color and just kind of lightly fill in my brow. So now I'm taking this pencil from Refi. I think it's such a good brow brand. I think I've tried all of the brow products. They're amazing. And the new Huda Beauty brow pencils are honestly, I think, even better than the Benefit one. I just used it because it was in front of me. But Refi and the new Huda Beauty products, oh my god, such good brow products. I'm in love with them. I elongated my brow a little bit more. Maybe this is a little too much, but I like it more this way. Yeah, I'm going to blend that a little later on. Okay, someone is asking me about eyelid surgery. Sorry for asking, but what have you done so your eyes look so lifted? These questions are, by the way, all over the place, not just only like mom life or whatever. I haven't done anything to my eyes yet. I do have to say, like, I feel like during my pregnancy, I don't know what happened. I've always had, like, you guys know, I have so many hooded eye tutorials. So you guys know, I have hooded eyes. And actually, I don't really mind having hooded eyes, but I just wish they were a little less hooded because I love hooded eyes. But it's just like maybe a touch of this. But I'm not looking for a surgery that looks very like completely unnatural, like super lifted. I think that looks, I don't know, I just don't always like that look. I don't want to look like this 24/7. I like it as a makeup look or whatever, but I just don't want to have that like super unnatural cat eye. I have to do my makeup. I'm going to use Dior Forever Skin Veil SPF 20. I love this stuff. So I will I'm looking into kind of like a very natural eye surgeries, but my biggest fear is that my eye shape is going to look different and I'm going to look like I don't know, like different person. Obviously I have my nose done, so I already look different, but I think it's something else if you can't really recognize your eyes anymore. I think that is something, I don't know, that scares me a little. So I'm a little afraid when it comes to surgery. So I haven't done anything yet, but maybe when I'm done with, like breastfeeding, I will dive into everything a little bit more and obviously keep you guys updated about that. So if you have any experience when it comes to supernatural eyelid surgeries, then please let me know because I need some advice or I just need to know what the options are. Usually I do my eyes first, but I feel like today I want to do my skin first. This is Armani Maestro Glow in number 625. I actually wonder if this is discontinued because I had a few comments from people saying like I can't find this foundation. It's a great foundation, so it will be a shame if it's not available anymore. I'm going to apply this Armani Luminous Silk Concealer in number 2 underneath my eyes and just to highlight the skin a little. You guys see how red my eyelids are? I'm also going to use a little bit of this NARS concealer. This is you guys probably know this one, is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer. If you're looking for a full coverage matte concealer, like full coverage, this concealer is the best. It is going to cover all of your dark circles, everything, your veins, your pores. So if you're looking for the best concealer when it comes to like super high coverage, definitely this one. I'm going to apply a tiny bit of that concealer right here to cover all the redness. Also on my eyelids to cover the veins. You guys see the difference? It's crazy. I literally use the tiniest bit. Like, look at the difference between my eyelids. Cray. Loving it. Okay, someone asked, what helps you gaining confidence when you're feeling out of it? Ooh, actually today I had a rough day, I have to say. Let me just find my bronzer first. This is actually a brand I've never heard of. It's Trini London, and I've used some of their stuff and I really like it. So this is the bronzer. I know it looks super dark, but it's actually quite sheer. So I'm going to use that. It's in Soala. Well, I'm going to answer that question. Today, actually, I had a rough day. I definitely struggled for, I would say, like first time since puberty, maybe, with having a lot of confidence, especially, after giving birth. Your body has changed, your skin has changed, your hair has changed, you as a person changed. And, some days you're good, and then the other day you're just like, when am I going to be me again? So now more than ever, I definitely struggle with that sometimes. And, I think it is okay to struggle with that. I think if you feel the need to constantly feel confident, I think that is going to give you like a lot of pressure, and that is going to make you feel like you're constantly not good enough, constantly chasing this feeling. And that can be like super draining. So I kind of like accept it as it is, and be confident in my, like I always say, like try to be confident in your insecurities. Like you just know that you're insecure about that. There is nothing you can do, and you probably know the cause as well. So I think once you know that, once you are aware of that, you can just easily accept it, and then the next day or in a day or two, you can just easily move on from that, instead of like constantly blaming yourself why you feel like that, or just making it bigger than it actually is. So yeah, that is actually my approach to days where I just don't feel as confident as I normally do. You see how sheer this is? I absolutely love this stuff for a sun-kissed look. Make sure to go all the way into the hairline. This is actually a blush. Loving this color. You can use this for your lips as well. It's also from Trinity London. And if I want to do something really natural and really quick, I always use like a lot of cream products. And I'm applying it quite high, a little bit on the nose for that sun-kissed look. I'm just using the same brush since the bronzer is like super sheer. It's not really going to affect the blush. Now I'm going to powder my face. I actually rediscovered this from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is in translucent. I remember not really liking this baking powder. No, I liked it at first and then I stopped liking it, and now I really like it again. Don't ask me why, but it's just really good. It's super blurring, and I don't know, it's just, yeah, it's definitely blurring. I'm going to powder my whole face with this, like very light on the cheeks and my forehead, focusing on the center of my face. I'm going to use this Tati Beauty cloth and bake a little bit underneath my eyes. Well, first I'm just going to powder under my eyes, and then maybe I will bake, but I don't think that will be necessary. I'm slightly going to contour a little bit more to define the cheekbones with the Charlotte Tilbury Sculpt powder. So what do you think is the hardest about motherhood? I've already mentioned the balance between mom life and work life, but I think loving someone so deeply, like so unconditionally, it's just a little bit too intense sometimes. I'm 100% more, I can never pronounce that word, but vulnerable since I'm a mom, and that is something I'm not really, I don't want to say like used to, but I was always like, I don't know, like on the go and just I think you know, everyone has this feminine and masculine energy, right? And I think my masculine energy was a little bit was sometimes a little bit more dominating instead of the feminine energy. And masculine and feminine doesn't have to do anything with being like manly or womanly, but feminine energy is slightly more inwards, and masculine energy obviously is slightly more outwards. It's slightly like getting things done and just on the go, impulsiveness and stuff like that, whereas feminine energy is just like a little bit more giving, forgiving, a little bit more in your own zone, your energy more inwards. And I just feel like that part is, I haven't discovered that part for myself yet. So it's not the hardest, but it's just something that is new for me and a little bit unexpected as well. Let's do, I actually want to do this highlighter from Flora, which is from Huda Beauty. I still have so many things I want to like try out, but when you're a mom, you have like one shot to do your makeup, and if you're lucky, you have 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm not risking it in like trying other products and maybe not liking it. So a little bit of this highlighter from Huda. I think Huda is really like slaying it with her new products. She came out with brow products. I definitely like that. She came out with lip liners. At first I thought they would be a little too creamy, but they're actually super long lasting. Love her new cream lipsticks. This kind of like sounds like a Huda Beauty promotion, but I just received a lot of new launches from her, so that's why I know about the new launches. I also received her new baking powders, but I haven't tried that yet. Do you find yourself gravitating more towards friends with kids now? Usually I would say I'm not going to change when I'm going to become a mom. I'm not just going to be that like like an instant mom, you know, or just hang out with friends who has like more kids right now. But it is something that you cannot really control. I think maybe nature has a role in this. You just have more things in common. You can understand each other better. So I would say yes, but at the same time, I do think it can be a little tricky if you are not careful enough. So if you have two completely different visions on how you want to like raise a child, then you need to respect that from each other. To make a long story short, yes, I do. But to be honest, almost all of my friends have kids. So, and they already had kids before we had Roman. So I don't think I got this question now, but I know last time, or when I revealed his name, I think I got a lot of DMs, people like asking me how do you pronounce it, because I think in English you would say like Roman, right? But it's actually Roman. So it's with a r, not with a r or r. It's just r. And then, so it's also not Roman. Some people say Roman, but it's just Roman. I believe it's a Spanish name originally. We wouldn't say, like, we're not Spanish, so I'm not going to say like Roman. So it's just Roman. But, you know, obviously people are going to pronounce it in different ways, which is completely fine as well. My manager is half French, and she would say Roman. And I was like, oh, say that again, please. Roman? Hello. I like that. And I actually like Roman as well because it kind of gives me like the whole this is Sparta feels, you know? Like, where's Roman? Oh my god. Hello. By the way, I'm using one of my favorite palettes, cool, pretty cool, from Dose of Colors, and it's just because I'm not really into the whole orange vibes anymore. Like, I want to put something on my eye that is a little bit more neutral instead of like super warm. And I just go back and forth with the same brush. Just very easy, very simple. And then pretty much the same on my lower lash line. So this is basically it. And then I take this pencil from Five Muse by Jamie Genevieve. Love her stuff. So far, everything I've used is just really good. And this is a pencil that is just really easy to use. I'm not even like doing my best to really apply this really well because it just works for some reason. Also on the lower lash line. Such an easy product to use. I absolutely love it. Let's use this one as well. This is from Laura Mercier, and just to highlight my inner corner. Okay, and this is in the shade Sunbeam. This is staring at me, so I think I just want to use a little bit of shimmer on my eyelids. Also from Trini London, and this is in the shade Fortune. Maybe I'll just add that in the center. Hopefully it won't crease since it's quite creamy. Before I move on, I want to do my lips now. Going to use Urban Decay Nighthawk lip liner, and then lipsticks from Huda Beauty. They are amazing. And let's do another question. This is something that I see a little bit more now. I think since I started vlogging, I got this question a little bit more often right now. It says, we never see your family, just you two. Do you have any contact with your family? Yes, I do. My parents live in the same town, my sister, and then I have one brother, which is like 1.5 hour drive, and a sister, which is almost also like 1.5, I think. And they have children. My brother and his children you can see in vlog 1. My family is not like, I don't have this family that likes to be like in the center of attention. They like to be a little bit more private. They get a little uncomfortable when I'm with my camera, so I don't even bother them with my camera or vlogs or stories or whatever. So I know the last time I took a picture of my mom and she was holding Roman, so I wanted to take a picture of them. And then I asked her, like, can I share this one? I thought she was going to say no, absolutely not. But she was actually okay with it, so I shared that one on stories. But they like to stay, you know, a little bit more private, and I respect that, and I completely understand that. So actually I wanted to do my nails today. But then I thought, I know that once I finish doing my nails, Roman is going to either cry or he's going to be hungry, and I won't be able to do this video anymore. So I had to choose between doing my nails and a YouTube video. I'm overlining my lips slightly because I haven't had fillers in more than 2 years. So you can almost say it's completely dissolved, I think. I don't really mind, but you know, I just have to overline a little. And now I will be using two colors, I think. My favorite color is, I think, Angel from Huda Beauty. These are the creamy lipsticks. They're super hydrating and very, I don't know, comforting. This has more of a pinky undertone. Such a bad joke. And then Empress, which is like really nude. Quickly going to accentuate this tiny birthmark I have. I actually really like it, but it's just so tiny that I just like to accentuate it a little bit. And then this one on my cheek as well. Now I'm going to add some mascara. I love this mascara from Lancome, which is Lash Idole. I think I'm done. Usually I add a lash or kind of like a small lash on the end to get that foxy eye look. Today I felt like having a little bit more of a natural look. So this is basically it. Let me just answer one or two more questions before I end this video. What would you like to achieve career-wise? I would love to have my own products one day with different kinds of essentials. So not only a makeup brand or skincare brand, but everything that I actually love, from which I think you need in your life. I just want it to be a next level brand with next level products, and not just something that you're going to use and you're like, it's quite good. No, I just want it to be mind-blowing. And obviously that will take years and years. Maybe when I will be 40, I have no idea. But that is something that I would love to do. I would also really love to write a book. A book is maybe like a little bit more of a short-term goal, and then a brand is a long-term goal, I would say. I'm always open to other opportunities as well, even if they don't have to do anything with beauty or what I'm doing right now. I love doing everything. Like, yeah. How did you feel after giving birth? So me and my husband, Ahmed, we just did a video. It's not online yet. It will be online very soon. And it's a kind of like a delivery video. Is that even also an English thing? I think so, like my delivery story. And I think it's really funny. You also have like a man's perspective, but it is in Dutch because I honestly don't know all the medical words that we use in that video. If you guys are really interested in that video, I will check if someone can translate it for, you know, from Dutch to English. And other than that, I also really want to take this moment to tell you guys how much I appreciate you, all the DMs that I got, and still, like, after 4 months, still people like, hey, we miss your makeup videos, and I know you're a mom now, I know you're busy, but you know, don't forget about me. And I know it sounds stupid because I know you guys are always super sweet in the comments, but when you're not feeling like yourself, and when you are like not super confident, and you have this whole new life like smashed into your face, those are the comments that you really want to read, and it just brings a smile on my face, and also kind of like gave me my confidence to still pull through with everything that I did. And it just reminded me why I love doing makeup, why I love doing beauty, why I love making YouTube videos. Because, you know, if you're a mom, you're never going to be the same, right? You're just a new version of you, and it just takes a little bit time and experience to get there, I think. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope you guys can forgive me a little bit for being so late with my video. I also know that my makeup videos are quite natural looking these days. This one I did because it's just a realistic get ready with me. Otherwise, you know, it would take a whole nother week to film another video, but I'm open to everything. So if you have any suggestions for a new video, please comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I love you guys so much. See you next time. Bye.